Something I found very disturbing about my trip to Ferguson to cover the civil unrest down there was this. I watched day in and day out as the clergy would actually manipulate the crowd into doing what the police wanted them to do. Of all the things that I think need to be separated, church and state are at the top of the list.
Praise be the white God and his son, white Jesus. I'm on a mission from God, contagious with the Holy Spirit of our Caucasian saints. And let me share his word with you. Come, child of God.
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Look, guys, if it was up to me, you could stay. But the fact remains is that these guys getting ready to start really kicking off. And we trying our best as clergymen to get everybody to cooperate so nobody gets hurt, nobody goes to jail. And they ask for people to disperse if you're not media. If you don't have a media tag on, and if you are media, you're supposed to go down there to the designated area.
A group of people in that parking lot have been completely closed in. These guys are, this group of cops festooned with the regalia of tyranny and oppression are lining up now into another formation. They'll probably have them block and push us back further.
Y'all fucked up! Y'all fucked with the wrong person.
On all media to go down that way, huh? These guys here, the same guys that tried to keep me from filming are trying to corral the media.
They got this. Down that way.
My exit is towards McDonald's. I can't go that way.
Down that way. Guess what? The police line get ready to down.
It's like the blind to the blind leading blind around. Put your faith in a spook God, how that sound? Put your faith to the most in an unseen ghost that they say full of love, but we come up short. Now what I wanna know is where Jesus at when the wars rage on and the police clap, when the crime rate rise in black on black and the water from Katrina wash away your fam. It's like a cruel joke that's played a lot on the people that rely on their faith a lot, on the people that obey and respect the book that was written by man to control the flock. Now tell me how any God is just to allow such misery and pain in us, to allow all the war, suffering and such, and to allow the president to remain untouched.
Don't give me something to believe in. Get him to a preacher man. Take me a little higher, higher, higher than a pimp game. Give me something to believe in.
That's what we trying to keep safe. You gotta go home so these people don't sleep. And you got to stay. You don't live here. You don't live here.
All media is being corralled by the police and these people with the crosses on their necks. I have no idea.
Hands up! Don't shoot! Hands up! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Hands up! 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 Don't shoot!
Give me something to believe in. Get him to a preacher man. Take me a little higher, higher, higher than a pimp game. Give me something to believe in. Get him to a preacher man. Take me a little higher, higher, higher.
Pass the plate around, put it on the building fund. While the priest get drunk and molest your son. Such grief, no peace from the HIV. Thank God that he killing off the fags and fiends. But I guess the Lord works in mysterious ways. That's why it's okay for them to own the slaves. And civilized savages praise his name. Take land, split the family up and sell off babies. What I'm saying, it's kinda fucked up the trip that the shit you believe might not exist. Something like a unicorn, man, it's on the list. With Bigfoot, Mickey Mouse, Santa Claus, and myths and shit. Some might say they's blasphemous. When I question the plagues in Africa, when I question the way your Jesus looks, and the way it affects all the minds of us. Saying,
We got it. Turn your cameras on. What is he being apprehended for? For walking and speaking his mind.
But a man arrested for talking.
St. Louis County should be the only county out here in St. Louis. That should be the only police department we answer to. St. Louis County.
So this is the
No
20th.
municipality.
Keep moving. Please keep
We're
moving.
moving.
It's 8/20/2014 at the Ferguson protest. Man, I just saw a man get arrested for speaking his mind, walking down the street.
What did you lock him up for? What did he do? Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Keep walking. Keep moving. Hey, for real. Keep moving. We've been staying here in Ferguson. There's no outside influence. There's no outside influence. It's us, the citizens of Ferguson. Hands up! Hands up! Hands up!
I just witnessed the First Amendment get trampled.
Come on, fam. Keep moving.
And I was at the front of the line, and I was throwing them bitches at their ass, and I was busting windows and shit because look, they start telling us to fall back, and when we ain't fall back, they start hitting us with the rubber bullets, the rubber AK bullets and shit. So motherfuckers dunking and shit, and then they was shooting like 3 tear gases at once. So one hit me.
Notice how the preachers are liaising with the cops now, trying to coordinate exactly how they're going to do this.
So these kids are trying to do a media interview, and the police lined up as if though they're going to use a crowd control tactic.
Keep your eyes and your ears on the guy in the blue button-up shirt and the other fella in the white t-shirt. These are religious fellas that are liaising with the police to expertly micromanage this crowd.
So it's a little tense here right now. So they took a line like they were going to push through this parking lot. They are going to push through this parking lot to clear some folks out. So they're pushing. Pardon me. Pardon me, sorry. They're gonna push through the parking lot. As people were setting up a media interview, basically, that they're where you going?
I'd like to point out some interesting things being said by these two guys in the center screen. The guy in the black shirt can be audibly heard saying, "Hands up, keep walking," modifying the popular chant, "Hands up, don't shoot." Later on, you can hear the clergyman in the white shirt urging the crowd to keep moving. It's a trap. This does nothing more but elicit a fear response in the crowd to force people into compliance.
Everybody, please keep moving.
Easy them up. The guys with the rifles starting to push the media. I'm moving out the way and I can't see you behind me. Those are the folks that wanted them to move along.
Don't shoot.
They're calling up more cops to get on the sidewalk right now.
Don't shoot.
They have a line. They're pushing folks out of the way. Basically, they had an interview going on. And they wanted to clear all these people out that were nonviolent, doing nothing. These people were doing nothing when they were cleared out, and this is inciting this crowd. The actions of the police are basically inciting this crowd. I've watched it unfold right in front of me. People were peaceably having a media interview in this parking lot. The crowd was quite a bit less tense until this policing action of a parking lot.
Are we breaking any laws by standing right here? Excuse me?
The officer back there walking around with a semi-automatic rifle. In the background you can see him.
In a few moments you'll be able to hear the preacher say audibly, "Keep moving, it's a trap." This is to manipulate people with fear to keep them moving in the direction that the police want them to go.
I'm moving positions.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
They're maintaining a hard line and keeping tight with one another. Yeah, I got you. Twitch wrong. Yeah. I'm on the sidewalk, asphalt, sidewalk, asphalt.
Hands up! Go down right. Are we breaking any laws by standing right here?
Not in my country.
I'm asking a question. Are we breaking any laws by standing right here? Excuse me? I'm on the sidewalk. I'm not loitering on the sidewalk.
People are asking, are they breaking any laws by standing here? And the officers have not answered them. I'm changing positions right quick. The gentleman keeps asking, are they breaking any laws right there?
It's a trap. The whole shit is a trap. It's a trap. They do this every day at 12 o'clock.